what we are talking right now is that we created the damage already. And now how do we do damage correction with the same tool that we have created, isn't it? So Madam Huda already mentioned in her talk the kind of computational power that is actually required in creating the underlying infrastructure, especially when we have heavy usage of GPUs. You know, if you look at it from the user perspective, one single AI query is 10x time a Google search, right? And it says that by 2022, the past data says 460 terawatt hours of energy is already been consumed, and now it is 3 times as we speak now. And of course, 2.5 billion carbon dioxide is what going to be emitted by 2030. And as you mentioning, I don't know, we're going to evaporate in next few hours. But however, underlying architecture, so most of us are infrastructure guys, so we understand that underlying architectures by using high enduring batteries, high enduring SSD caching kind of a architectural design itself create a lot of sustainability when it comes to global emission of carbon dioxide and computational usage on a global data center level, right? We understand that we need to coexist with the new innovations and technology. So how can we mitigate this risk at this point? So there are things like AI adaptive, etc., which if I talk about an example, training a model, we are just using only 5 to 15% of GPUs, not more than that. And if you're looking at a normal task, maximum efficiency of a GPUs is only 20 to 30%. So which means we are underutilizing the power that we have, and for that underutilization, we are using over usage of the computational electricity, constant cooling, etc. and etc. So certain extended memories, SSD cards, etc., which can be incorporated with the existing architecture, which is going to increase efficiency from 20 to 30% to 80%, which means more optimized usage of computational power, which means less consumption, which means less carbon dioxide emission, which means more sustainable living and more sustainable, the power or the technology usage, right? So I would say that every single organization, institutions, including universities, college, as well as small, medium, large industries, they are actively participating in green campus policies, as well as using AI as an integrated tool by themselves to understand how much of carbon dioxide or how much of footprints are we utilizing. So one simple example, if you look at it, Emirates Airlines, if I take today a one-way trip from UAE to London, take a 300-seater Emirates Airlines. So one single person in an economy passenger is going to emit 2,000 to 2,500 kilogram of carbon dioxide. On an average, if it is a business class, it's 4 times. So which means a one-way trip emits 600 to 700 tons of carbon dioxide in just one trip. So how they are mitigating, it's more about reducing the speed, relying on more AI technologies to predict, what could be the next, the level of carbon emitting that can be done, how can they play with the carbon trading, and how can we bring more sustainable awareness within the system, within the organization, outside the organization. So this kind of best practices, SOPs or sustainable aviation fuels, etc., which they are using currently, every organization should bring up with technologies and new policies and procedures and the tools to optimize their own usage. So the responsibility should come from within, right? Don't wait for SDG goal 13 to get fulfilled. Don't wait for COP 29 or 30 to come up with the suggestions. It should start from our home itself. So me being an infra guy, I understand that I need AI. I cannot live without that. You cannot beat them, so join them is my policy. But at the same time, I also understand what is the damage that's going to create at my backend.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
So just like to add a point there, thank you Curtin University for this opportunity, and Dr. Pon's